Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2024 Club Championship Award. Thank you for joining us. You know, playing finals, winning premierships is elusive. It's the holy grail of football. There's no guaranteed road to success in footy. Every player, every coach, every administrator, as with life in general, finds themselves in a pothole or a rough patch at some point on the journey. And that's where we found ourselves this past season. We weren't good enough. We did not meet expectations. There was frustration, disappointment, even anger with some. And we all felt it. And rather than lament on what could have been, we must all, with single-minded focus, get better in the journey ahead. And that applies to every single component of the club from the board down. We look forward to next year, and we do so this year having a look within. And that's what we've been doing over the past 4 months. We bolstered our coaching department with Murray Davis, who will bring knowledge from premiership winning, finals experience Brisbane Football Club. We're also strengthening our playing squad. Isaac Cumming, high quality athlete, he chose the Adelaide Football Club. James Peatling chose us despite being targeted by 6 clubs in the AFL, and we'll trade him. Plus Melbourne's premiership player, Alex Neil-Bullen, nominated the Crows as his club of choice. And we already have the likes of Jake Saligo, who showed he can get it done in big games, and he has a showdown medal to prove it. Max McElhaney, who seems to always get the job done against tough matchups week after week. And after badly breaking his arm, Josh Worrell worked hard to come back late in the season and carry on career best form, as did Riley Thilthorpe, having suffered injury at the start of the season. You know, every roadmap to success is dotted with adversity. It's how you handle the adversity that is critical. And I'm convinced and confident we have the right players, the right coaches who are up for the fight, to the task ahead, who can handle adversity and strive for better things to come. Since day one, the Adelaide Football Club has always attracted lots of attention. It goes with being the biggest sporting brand in the state. There's the intense scrutiny of a football-mad two-team town. It brings challenges, but rather than seeing that as a burden or a chore, it's an opportunity, and we can use it to provide a platform from which we can make a difference. And talking about making a difference, I want to congratulate Riley O'Brien on winning the AFL's Jimmy Steins Community Leadership Award. It's the first time a Crow has received the coveted national award. Riley, well done on your advocacy of mental health support for children in schools. You've showcased the important work of the Crows Foundation in its outreach to help communities, and in this past year reached something like 20,000 South Australians. And whilst I'm on achievements, I've got to acknowledge Chris McDermott, our inaugural captain, being inducted into the Australian Hall of Fame, and Scotty Thompson, honoured with entry into the South Australian Hall of Fame this year. Congratulations to Rory Sloane on an exceptional career and service that he's given the Adelaide Football Club. Rory, you are an outstanding leader with an extraordinary work ethic, determination and implacable character, and you've done the Adelaide Football Club proud during your journey with us. We wish you every success in the future. There's a lot of people giving their all to this football club, and I want to acknowledge CEO Tim Silvers, all the administration, football staff, Matthew Nix, the coaches, Jordan Dawson, players across the AFL and SANFL teams for your effort and your commitment during the course of this year, particularly when you've been bombarded externally. The way in which people have faced up to the challenges at the Adelaide Football Club this year shows what real leadership is about. And in that context, I want to also call out the partners of all of those involved at the Adelaide Football Club, whether at board, administration, coaching level, football department, players. It is the partners who make a significant sacrifice to enable their partner to pursue a career in football. I've observed the time commitment and the pressure that's applied to individuals in the Adelaide Football Club undertaking the task on behalf of us all, and they could not do it to the extent and success that they do without the support of their partners. So for the sacrifice at home, to all those that contribute and back up, simply thank you. Well, the W program is once again in good shape, and what a great start to the season. 5 wins and a loss, sitting third on the ladder. And what a schedule. Currently in the schedule, there's 4 games in 15 days. Just think about that for a schedule in playing AFLW. One of the biggest thanks tonight should go to our members. We have more than 75,000 members, up 10% on last year's record membership. The paid-up fans who ride the highs and lows as hard as anyone in the club. And to our members, make no mistake, we're desperate to give you the good times you deserve. I'm also pleased to say that Hungry Jack's, one of the strongest and most recognisable brands in Australia, have renewed their commitment for the club for another 5 years. They clearly believe in what we're doing, and I welcome their state manager, George Christian, with us this evening. There's some other special guests that I'd like to acknowledge tonight, and I welcome Shadow Minister for Sport, Matt Cowdery, the most decorated Paralympian in Australian history. 23 medals, 13 of them gold at the Paralympics. Welcome to you, Matt. Toyota Joe Mullen. Joe, it's great to have you again with us this evening for the most extraordinary partnership with Toyota. It is an exceptional partnership within the AFL landscape, and we really enjoy our relationship with you, as we do with Skill, and we're joined by Nicole Dwyer this evening. To club patron Rob Gerard and Chair and CEO Bill Sanders, your ongoing long-term commitment to the Adelaide Football Club is acknowledged, and I want to thank you for that. We're working on bringing the club's most ambitious plan, building our new headquarters at Thebarton, and a target of turning the soil there in only a matter of weeks from now. A place that we all can call home. 3.5 years of determination, at last delivering a new home. Might I say, and might I acknowledge, the board of the Adelaide Football Club for backing in the recommendation to take on this initially $85 million project, now just short of a $100 million project. The most consequential decision the club has made since formation. Now that's easy to say, but just spare a thought for the responsibility on the shoulders of the individual board members when they sign off for this project. Thebarton has been the home of football for a century, and it's fitting that we'll end up back there as part of the state's fabric, because we are part of South Australia's fabric, having been born of all the SANFL clubs. We have record membership, sponsors renewing, players selecting us, a new headquarters on the offing, and I would argue to you the club is heading in the right direction. We have every right to be proud as a club on our journey over history, and I remain absolutely optimistic about the future on and off the field. Thanks for being with us tonight. Enjoy and celebrate the evening with us. Thank you.